guys, Bruce Lee are back at you again with yet another toy review. This time we have the McFarlane Toys Mortal Kombat 11 Spawn. Malefik Spawn, to be exact. This is a skin that is in the Mortal Kombat video game. I haven't played that game in a while. Supposedly, Todd McFarlane went up to NetherRealm Studios and asked if they could provide a skin for Spawn to make him look like he's actually part of the Mortal Kombat universe, I guess, to see what would happen if he was there the whole time. And they came up with this, and pretty darn original. I like it. Now, I'm going to be real with you guys. I'm not the biggest Spawn fan. I'm a casual fan of Spawn, meaning I like the character, I like the background, I like the backstory, I like where he comes from and everything. But it hasn't really been enough to actually make me go back and dive into his origins or anything like that. It's just recently that I actually started reading the original comic books. So, yeah, go figure. And I still don't have the original MK11 Spawn, the one with the mace or with the sword or with the axe or anything like that. I skipped out on those. Yeah, now I kind of regret it because now I'm actually getting really into the character. Let's face it, 2021 has been the year of Spawn. We've seen a resurgence for Spawn. His comic book is starting to become a bestseller again. It feels like 1992. McFarlane is just pumping out figure after figure. They're killing it. I haven't picked him up. I've seen the Violator figure. That looks pretty darn sick. I've seen the Clown figure, Medieval Spawn, Mandarin Spawn. All look like fantastic figures, but I still haven't picked any of them up yet, so yeah. Anyways, so here's MK11. It says, of course, McFarlane Toys. We got Spawn right over there. MK11 right there on the side. Nice shot of Malefik Spawn. A lot of people say that this could be a custom medieval Spawn. So if you guys ever want your own customized medieval Spawn, there you go. Hopefully McFarlane will make a medieval Spawn pretty darn soon. And yes, I did pick this guy up from GameStop today, so pretty excited to open this guy up. Alright guys, so we're going to take a quick break. We're going to pop him open, see what he's all about. Okay guys, first things first, we're going to take a look at his accessories. He comes with a standard base here. We've seen this plenty of times with the DC Multiverse figures. Very nice accessory, very nice to always have the base. And he does come with these two plasma effects. I think that's what they are. Their plasma effects are very similar. You can see one right here. Let me see if the camera will zoom in. Very cool. He's supposed to be holding these with these handles right here. You got one right here. Got another one right there. Very similar, but still very cool. And here is Spawn. Not gonna lie, this is a very cool figure. Definitely cool. Anybody who wants this to be their medieval Spawn, there you go. There's your medieval Spawn, at least for the time being until we get an actual medieval Spawn. But very cool, man. I really like this piece right here. It looks, I don't know if you guys are super fans of Super Sentai. It kind of reminds me of like Kishiryu's Sentai Ryusoldier. I think that's what it's called. But it does look kind of Power Rangers-esque to me, but I like it. It's not a bad thing. I like these shoulder pads right here. These football shoulder pads, the spikes, the cape. This classic cape. You're supposed to have a tattered cape. And this little symbol right here. Very, very cool. Classic Spawn. Oh, wow. There's even detail in the belt right here. You see skulls patterned all around this leather. I think it's a leather strap type of belt right here. Right here is like a skirt piece or like a kilt. You have the skull for the shin guards, I believe. These are what they called, shin guards. It's very medieval-esque, but at the same time, it does look like it can fit in within the realm of Mortal Kombat. And I could see this. I like these little arm pieces right here. Very, very cool. Very nice. And yes, you can just pop in his accessories like that. So you have this. Let me show you guys. So you can just pop it in, this right here. Make sure that this piece is over here. You can just slide it in like that. So yeah, So yeah, just slide this little piece right here. And there you go. Pew pew. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. Anywho, but yeah, this is very cool. I actually really do like these accessories. It's very much reminds me of like the powers that he has like in the comics and everything. And how draining that, slowly like he loses his soul to, well, when it hits 0, he'll lose his soul to Malbolgia. So that's actually pretty darn cool. So yeah. And another thing, if you do have some Marvel Legends weapons, I got these from the retro carded Deadpool right here, this Uzi. You can sort of fit it into his hand, so if you want him holding weapons, you got to do that. For the smaller ones, it is tricky. That's the thing, his hands are so big, so it'll wind up looking like that. So yeah, you can't really slide it into the trigger fingers. You got to do it like that. So, pew pew bang bang. And same thing, this one will fit much better. This is larger. This is the, I believe this is an M16 with the M203 grenade launcher. I'm not a gun guy. I just know this from playing Scarface, The World Is Yours, and Black Ops and stuff like that. That'll fit, but it's really small. It's a really small weapon. I don't know, maybe you guys can fake it somehow. And not to mention the color scheme goes well with this, so who knows. And also if you have, I call this a cable gun. This came with the Juggernaut Wave Deadpool. This is something that I feel like Spawn it's appropriate for Spawn. This is something that I can see him holding like in the comics. So yeah, that'll work out okay. You can fake it somehow. I don't know. Whatever you guys want to do, just giving you guys some suggestions. It is your toy. So yeah, do with it as you please. Let's go ahead and look at the articulation. Head goes up. It's on a ball joint, so it doesn't really go up. It goes down a really good amount. He kind of has neck pivot. And it goes side to side a little bit. The joints are still really stiff on this figure. I don't want to move it around too much. I'm afraid I'll break it. And this ab crunch right here, he does go back very good amount. Doesn't really go forward that much. Ball joints, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. Wrist rotation moves up and down. Same thing with the McFarlane figures. Depending on how you shift this ball joint, if you shift the arm up, it goes like that. It goes down. Get the shake of the dice movement. His legs move outward. Move outward like that. Move outward like that. Doesn't move back because his back piece hinders the articulation, but that's okay. He doesn't have upper thigh swivel. Interesting. Maybe it's just my figure. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below if yours can do upper thigh swivel. But yeah. And he does have double jointed knees. No boot rotation, but his feet move down, they move up. Awesome ankle pivot. Toe articulation. Fantastic. Alright guys, so let's just do one quick size comparison. Now, I don't have really any Spawn figures to compare him to, but I just wanted to do this really quick. I wanted to compare him to the retro carded Deadpool. You can see he towers over Deadpool. I wanted to do this simply as kind of a tribute to not just Image Comics, but to Rob Liefeld and to Todd McFarlane, because this guy came from Rob Liefeld and Todd McFarlane's artwork, and if it wasn't for those guys, there would be no Image Comics. Without him and Jim Lee and all those other guys working at Marvel, deciding, hey man, we can go out and do our own thing and do it better. And they did that. And you know what? They may not be as well known as in-house names, say as DC or Marvel, but they're still pretty darn successful. And just wanted to pay tribute to Rob Liefeld and Todd McFarlane and say, hey guys, thank you. Thank you for making an awesome character, and thank you for giving independent creators a voice of their own and to let them know and say, hey, you can go out there and make your own company and make something out of it. So thank you, Rob. Thank you, Todd McFarlane, Jim Lee, all you guys. Thank you, Image Comics, period. So yeah, guys, just wanted to do that. Either way, guys, very cool. If you guys are fans of the Mortal Kombat 11 video game, If you guys love Spawn, and if you just want a variant of Spawn, pick this guy up. Don't sleep on him. You know, I definitely want to go back and get that original Spawn figure. It's going to cost a pretty penny, but they still have it at Big Bad Toy Stores, so yeah. I really like this guy. But that's my review, guys. And anyways, hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below, share, you know, get the word out, you know, get my videos out there. If you guys want to see more content, just let me know. And of course, as always, grow older, grow wiser, get right and grow closer to God. Never be ashamed to be who you are, and never stop being a geek. Peace out, guys. Bruce Lear, signing out.